Hi, it's Matt Potratz here again. I'm enjoying my first week of summer vacation with my boys. We're in Bonnie Lake, Washington, near Seattle, visiting my dad and his wife for a couple days at his home to give my crew some time with Grandpa. Then today we catch my mom in Seattle to hit a Mariners game before her flight home to Arkansas to let my boys see Grandma too. It's currently 12:10 a.m. as I write these words and organize this thought because I've been with my boys today and can get most of my work done after they go to bed. I rarely go to sleep before 1 a.m., but it's nice to have that flexibility in my line of work. Unless I'm behind a microphone, a lot of my work can be done any hour of the day. Speaking of hours in a day, my thought this week reminds us to live every moment of every day and refuse to glide or coast through it. In Chapter 7 of my book, you'll find a section that's titled the same as this week's thought. You can't hit rewind. I'm going to open my book and read you that section exactly as it's written, and then expand on it a bit at the end. Picking up on page 106, it reads, I'm often asked if I regret riding like I rode, if I regret the risk. My answer is quickly, no, not a bit. I've even been asked, how can you go out and ride like that when you have responsibility as a father to 3 boys? Yes, I'm aware that my boys need me in their lives tremendously. What I did on a snowmobile may have appeared to be crazy, but I view it differently. Yes, many of the climbs and maneuvers were intense. Yes, they gave me a huge rush. But as far as risk and danger, I calculated it before every move I made. In 12 years, I racked up nearly 20,000 miles of backcountry seat time. I was a true professional. I wasn't out of control or riding over my head, as some riders may be. I knew my sled very well and rode on the edge of, but within my ability. Before I climbed a technical chute, I analyzed it entirely to map my route and a possible escape route if something went wrong. Sometimes there was no escape route. Once committed, there was only one option: over the top. When analyzing, I didn't envision myself making it halfway. I envisioned my skis cresting over the top. When it was time to go, my eyes were on the top. And unless an obstacle took my eyes away for a few seconds, they never left the top of the mountain. Whether you think you can make it or think you won't, you're usually right. I had done it enough times to make a good judgment call, and most times I crested the top, following a beautiful, trouble-free ascent. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, in 2008, the year before my avalanche occurred, there were 10.2 million car accidents in the U.S., resulting in 39,000 fatalities. In the 2008-2009 winter, the winter that my avalanche occurred, there were 27 avalanche-related deaths in the U.S., 16 were snowmobilers. No, I didn't forget to put 1,000 behind those numbers. I'm aware there's a significant amount more people that drive vehicles than ride snowmobiles, but if you were thinking, how could he take that risk? I genuinely and humbly ask you to reconsider. Although very risky, I don't recommend walking or riding a bicycle to work because of the danger in driving your car. I write all this simply to lay the foundation for this. Don't live in a box for fear of something bad happening. We live in a dangerous world, but I encourage you to get out and live. You only get one chance. You can't hit rewind and try again. God has provided us with a ton of incredible activities to partake in while on this earth. I agree with David Foster when he wrote, you won't find your dreams in your email folder or your mailbox. Get up, get out, meet life halfway, and see what you discover. I ask that you join us and live until you die. You only get one chance. You cannot hit rewind. Now, looking back at that, think about that statement. You can't hit rewind. It's true. One of the things I take very seriously in life is my role as a father. I'm not lackadaisical. I don't coast through my time with my boys. I invest in them. I immerse myself in their lives. I get involved ground level. My oldest boy Connor is 9. That means the reality is, even though he's a young boy, I'm already halfway through raising him. I get one chance to encourage, inspire, and motivate my boys to become young men of integrity. I cannot hit rewind and try again. Friend, this week I want to challenge you to examine your life. Are there any areas where you're taking someone or something for granted? Are you letting time slip away? Are you maybe even trying to speed up the clock? Don't miss out on the experience you've always dreamed of. Live it. There is no rewind button in life.